About a year ago, I lost my studio for recording, for crafting, for, just having a good time. And we decided to move, and I started going through my stuff and started packing boxes and packing more boxes and finding pretty paper and making boxes for my new craft studio that I hope to get. Well, my sister-in-law asked me to make some cards for her production of something she was costuming and directing, and I said, of course. And I really didn't have a desk anymore, so I did a lot of stuff on this thing. It's one of those fold-up lap desks. And didn't have much in the way of room or whatever, but I persevered, and these are just some of the tools I kept out. I didn't pack in a brown box. I put them in a clear box and pulled them out, and there's the cards I made. I made 52 or 54, I don't remember now, but it was a lot of fun because it took my mind off of having to move, and we're trying to decide where to move and when to move and how to move and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. So I turned to other pursuits. Here I am cooking my first soup in my new soup pot. Yeah, and then I found more pretty paper, and I made this thing out of the bottom of a paper bag, large paper bag. I really don't know how I made it. And it's going to take me a while to reproduce it. I made 2 of these last year, or this year, I guess, the beginning of this year. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Then along came an opportunity to do a craft fair. Well, I didn't want to do it at first, and then later on I thought, okay, I will do it. And it really wasn't what I would consider a craft fair. But it was an experience, and I said yes to it. I made a lot of stuff, the bags, these little micro journals, and I got business cards, and I set up the table, and it was grueling. If you've ever done a craft fair, it takes hours and hours of preparation. It takes hours to move it. It takes hours to set it up and be there. I live very close to the beach, about 25 minutes, and I never wanted to go after the first couple of times for years. Finally, I said yes because I got this little cabana. Okay, here I am looking out at the ocean under my little canopy tent here, cabana tent. There's the wagon. One day I walked into the wrong door at the mall and looked around, and I said to my husband, whispered to him, I think we're in a vendor mall. So I quickly emailed my application. And then I got into sewing because who wants to be packing boxes all the time? So about the time I forgot that I applied, I got an email inviting me to open a vendor booth. And of course, my first thought was no, but then I said yes. Yeah, well, saying yes was easy. Doing everything else was the hard part. And there was a lot of fear, a lot of stomach ache, a lot of fear, a lot of crying because I didn't know what I was doing. Why was I doing this? Who do I think I am? All this kind of things going through my mind. And as I'm preparing all the things I think I need for my vendor booth. So we loaded up the truck and pulled out the stuff, and this was the first day. This is what it looks like now. And, even though I said yes, it did take me a lot to get to this point. And I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to saying yes to more things. And hopefully you'll be there too. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Sing
Hello,
it.
my
ragtime gal.